Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. Welcome this day to In Search for Wellness. This is In Search for Wellness. You are now tuned to In Search for Wellness. You are welcome. And before I start with this video today, I please ask you to please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel and like my work. Like my work. Today, I want us to think about water. I want us to think about drinking water. How much water should I drink per day? How much water do I drink per day? How much water should you drink per day? And how much water do you actually drink per day? So here I have three glasses of water. I have three types of glasses. I have three types of glasses here, first and foremost. And there are these there are these glasses, you can see. They are of different capacity. These three glasses, these are glasses. The others are tumblers. They are plastic tumblers, plastic cups, or just tumblers. But here we have glasses of glass material. And we have three glasses here. And you can see that, let's bring this one on this side. The smallest, shortest on that side. Yeah. So we have one very long glass and one which is a little bit shorter but very slim in capacity, and one which is a bit wider but short. And so all these we may call a glass. All this, when I take a glass of water, do I take, if I'm taking 8 glasses of water a day, am I taking this much glass, or am I taking this amount of glass, a glass of water, or am I taking this amount of glass of water? Which glass am I using? So before we continue, let us establish first of all the volume or the capacity which is in the three glasses, in each of the three glasses of water. This plastic tumbler or this plastic cup, this cup is 300 mils. And so we are going to use it to measure how much, what is the capacity of our glasses. So here I will pour some water into it. You would take water up to that amount. That is the much amount you fill up when you are drinking your water. And let us pour this water into this first glass. Let us pour this water into this first glass. Up to that much, you see that there is still some water that remains in the tumbler. There is still about 50 mils that is remaining, which means that this glass is about 250 milliliters. And let us pour now this water into the other smaller glass, and let us see how big is that glass. That is the much you fill up your glass when you are taking. So you can see already we have filled up that glass to the amount that you drink, that smaller, slender glass. But you can see that that glass is actually smaller. It is smaller than this other one. You know, you still can see there is still amount, almost 50 milliliters of water remaining, about 50 milliliters of water remaining in that glass. Let us put the remaining water back into this tumbler, because this is our reference point. The tumbler is our reference point. That is almost 100 milliliters of water. And considering that this tumbler is about 300 milliliters, we may say that this small glass here is about 200 milliliters of water. So let us test the giant glass. We see how many milliliters is this big glass. We pour that water All of it, you can see, we have poured all of it, and there remains quite an amount, a space. Let us add, let's add the excess that remains from that tabra. You can see if you fill it up to the brim, you see, our tabra has no water. There's no water remaining in the tabra anymore. All the water is finished. You see, all the water is finished. And so our big grass, giant grass, we have filled it up completely. We have filled it up completely. At the tip, which means that that grass is 300 milliliters. So that grass is 300 milliliters. So you have seen now, at least when you take a glass of water, if you take a small glass of water, because you don't want to take a lot of water, you realize that you may just be taking about 150 milliliters of water, or you may just be taking 100 milliliters of water, or only 200 milliliters of water. And by the day when you take up your 8 glasses, you may still be short of how much water that you have taken. So that is our test. We have seen our grass capacity, which grass is what. Thank you so much. I encourage you again to get into this habit. I know at times we forget to take water. At times you may feel like you don't want to take water, but just make the decision and encourage your system to take the water. Please, again, I ask you to please subscribe to my channel. Please like my work, and please share my work with your friends and family. Thank you so much, and goodbye.